Elysium. It's nice to see you after all the heartache we've seen over the past couple areas. I think we should go with gold here and just try to boost our gold as much as possible. Of course, getting us the maximum amount of gold from our mirror perk. Of course. So I think that would be pretty much our goal here, is to get as much gold as possible. But if I can pick up a couple good boons to get rid of, that would also be pretty nice. Yeah, I hate these guys. That there. Oop. Hey, it deflected that explosion. That was actually pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that. Get out of here. Man, that stunned him with the explosion, but it didn't do any damage. That sucks.
Excellent.
Oh well. Let's look around. Oh, we got Hermes and Daedalus. Why does it always seem like when I have a good choice, I always get the Daedalus hammer that kind of forces me into going for it? That's just too good not to. I'm not complaining about it. I think that's cool to have the tough choice there. Because maybe in some scenario I would actually go Hermes over the Daedalus hammer, but the problem with right now is I'm trying to gain as much power as possible. And I can always find another Hermes. I may get really messed up out of finding another Daedalus hammer. Curse Slash is pretty good. Attack deals 300% damage to armor, also pretty good. But because we have that dash strike damage, let's go double edge. Dash strike hits twice and deals 30% damage. What do we got here?
Something I need.
Ooh, ensure fishing spot spawns ahead. That's kind of cool. Let's get that. Heck yeah, I like that. Oh, hey, look, a Hermes. I just had to, I just had to complain. They gave it to me. Ooh, and there's a fishing spot. Don't mess this up. I paid for this. Almost did it. Wait, no, not yet. Ooh, it's messing. Oh, there it goes. A shark. Oh, carp. See.
Thought I'd check up on you there, boss. You doing well? Everything good and all? Can't hear you one iota, mind. So then don't answer that.
Okay, after you take damage, dash to restore, attack is faster, or dash gain 100% movement speed for 8 seconds, which actually is pretty good for Hades, so something that I should consider. But having Swift Strike also is not bad, just because my attack,
cheers, Hermes.
Even 12% slower is helpful. Athena. And the reason I want to go Athena is because I like having those deflect stuff. Like anything that makes it so I deal more damage with deflect, or deflect makes things more exposed, or anything that has to deal with doing more damage because of deflect, love it. Deflect has to be one of my favorite things in the game at the moment. That and blade rifts. Gotta love my blade rifts. This is going a lot better than Asphodel, and certainly a lot better than Tartarus. I'm unsure if we're going to start seeing more of the new enemies in these areas as well, because so far we have what? We've seen the snake thing, we've seen the hand, for sure we've seen the hand. But are there more enemies that we haven't seen that come per... I think there were like 3 or 4, which means maybe there's one new enemy per zone.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Dash deals damage and can deflect. It's actually not bad. But that swaps out my dash strike damage, so I don't like that. Maybe I'll just go with call ability.
Appreciate the backup.
We really need to get another reroll. Do I want that heal? Nope. Don't even want to have to deal with it. Shop, or do we want to go to Dionysus? We're on 30. A shop is not bad, but we're likely going to see a shop anyways. But I do kind of want to see if there's any extra care on stuff. So we're just checking this for the potential of stuff. Apparently not. Okay, so let's get
I'll take this.
Artemis. Ooh, a duo. Deadly reversal. After you deflect, which by the way, this one is new. After you deflect, briefly gain 20% chance to deal critical damage. That's pretty cool. New duo stuff is
Should keep me
awesome.
going.
And I don't need that heal, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'll break
No urns permitted
this
in
stuff. And
chamber.
you know what? I'm going to go with gold instead of Demeter. Although there is an argument to be made about going and getting a Demeter stuff, like, because it gives me additional options for selling stuff that I would be more than happy to get rid of compared to what I currently have. Man, it's nice that these all got stacked up. Allowed me to kind of get in there and not really have to worry about it. Man, that dash strike burst damage is really nice. Like, let's see if we can show you it. Well, that didn't do it. There we go.
Regenerating.
So as you can see, it really does the shield's pretty nice because you can get rid of both of the shields with a single dash strike. That's actually quite helpful. I'm gonna pop this. Just get in here. Pop it again. Try to kill these before they respawn. There's a lot of enemies in this room. What the heck? There we go. Oh, no, still got a knife. Now, there we go. That's a brutal room. Let's go key, so we get another reroll. That reroll will give us an opportunity to not sell something that I really don't want to sell if we get kind of a bad roll on stuff. Oof, ow, that hurt. Ow. I hate these shield guys. I always have hated the shield guys so much. Stop it. I just kill these eyeballs. Be done with them. Ah, we got more spawns. Of course we do. Clearing out their shields. That dash strike is quite helpful for that, as I've mentioned before. It's not doing anything. I'm taking so much damage in this one. I've taken like 200 damage in this room because of the shield guy. No. There we go. Kill the eyeball. There we go. Whew, that was painful. I think that we should go with the upgrade. Because going here... Actually, you know what? Let's go here. Because with Patroclus, I can gain attack damage buff, which, based on our chamber, is going to be wise to
He's
get.
just as obstinate as ever, isn't he? Always refused to budge. He ever tell you of the war in which we fought? I fought, I should say. He could have ended it, but he refused to take up arms.
Yeah, Battle of Troy.
Achilles hasn't been particularly forthcoming about his mortal days, no. So he wouldn't fight. I've heard that mortals sometimes frown on that, but why should he have fought if he didn't believe in the cause?
He shared our cause. So what if it was not completely his? If not for his stubbornness, I would have come here just a bit later, I think.
He blames himself for what happened to you, you know. I figured he failed to defend you or something, not that he didn't fight at all. Although he said something about how, once you died, he shortly followed in a rage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know a thing about that, stranger, for you see, I was already dead. Getting my place here in the afterlife all sorted out. Took quite some time, getting accustomed to all this.
That's interesting that they're referencing the Battle of Troy and everything with Achilles and Patroclus. Yeah. Go look it up. It's kind of a cool little story. So, that's Defiance. Nope. Heal? Actually, the heal is not bad, but 60% extra attack damage for the next 10 encounters? Are you kidding me? Like, come on.
Thanks for this.
We're all attack damage here. Like, this is our life. You bet your butt we're gonna get that. Do we have a heal here? Ooh, what's this? I have no idea what this is. Is it a random boon? Let's heal. Let's buy a power up to what I currently have. I think that maybe deflect might be better, or deflect damage rather. Although making me impervious for longer for the call is also not bad. You know what? Let's do deflect. It's a good option.
Extra blessing.
I have no idea what this is.
My greetings to you, little sprout.
Okay, it's random. Okay. It's cheaper because it's random, but that's cool. While you have no crystals, take 10% less damage and deal 30% more. It's really good. But also the crystal beam is very good as well. So I don't know. Let's try doing this because 30% additional damage
Must have slept.
plus the 60% that we're getting on our attack from the jerky. I like that. That might be really good.
These two.
There is but one thing I shall give to you, blackguard, other than the razor-sharp point of my blessed spear. You are resilient. Time after time you challenge us. Sometimes I fear I shall develop some sort of grudging respect for you.
I've no such fear myself, Theseus, though I appreciate you noticing. You're quite an inspiration, you know. I wouldn't come all this way to destroy just anyone.
To be destroyed, you mean? I see you, plain monster. You seek the glory of this fight before this crowd. You yearn for it. Then you shall have it, just as often as you please.
All right, let's wreck him with my crazy damage all of a sudden. I think it's gonna be funny. Let's get out of there. Put that there. Ooh, yeah, those were some big hits. Oop, went right into that twice. This here. Let that go slow. Ooh, I'm taking all sorts of hits. Come on, Minotaur. I actually don't know where Theseus is at down there, so I can't quite nail the pillar position. All right, he's transitioning. All right, I think I have an idea where he is. Woo. Yeah, there. I'm just trying to focus him down. Like, screw the damage I take. As long as I can get the Minotaur dead, then I don't have to worry about him. There we go.
I swear I'll get you yet.
Woo. Got me there. Oh, come on. That didn't deflect.
You have insulted me too many times, blackguard.
That there. Okay, he's transitioning.
Gods above, lend me your strength.
Ah, that's a bad one. This one has some randomness to it, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to nail the dodging of it. I don't want to use a Death Defiance here. Ah, crap. I knew that was going to be it as soon as I used my cast. I didn't have a chance to dash because I was in the cast animation. All right, let's back off over here. That's fine. I can restore Death Defiance. I'm not too heartbroken about that. Plus, we're going to get an extra one with the Lucky Tooth. Woo. There we go. Hit him with that big attack damage. Worked really well.
To never meet your heroes.
Right, well, it's nice having one of those again. I don't think I have anything right now to use the Ambrosia
I
on.
shall stop you by my own hand if I must.
Let's see.
Would do the same as all the rest.
We're gonna go Lucky Tooth. Which one do I want to sell? None of these, honestly. I mean, I would sell Swift Strike. Maybe I should instead of re-rolling, because I might re-roll for something worse. What else do we have? Yeah. I think I like
Should I take the train?
selling this, as crazy as that is. Instinct, gain 19 gold for 13 health. That's not bad. I'll take that.
Oof, extra coin.
Yeah, sure. Gain 1 use of your chthonic companion summon. That's cool too. but I'm not going to buy that
One
because
more
I
time.
never use that stupid summon.
Good.
Oh, they changed this transition, by the way. I had noticed it in the last one, where it's got kind of like a color background that it transitions to now, which is pretty good. It looks cool. Looks really good.
I've reached the surface.
That's just like the little bits of polish that you would expect for a game that's getting ready to go to its 1.0 launch and out of early access. It's nice, really nice. Looks great. Ooh, fish. Where's the fish? Fish. There's the
I can
fish.
see a fish. What lurks in this surface river here? Mine. Looks like a gup.
Gotta get the gup. All right, what do we got over here?
Should stock up for the road ahead.
A lot of Demeter, which is not bad, but I'm gonna go check over here first. We have some Artemis. Why are those like glowing gold? Ooh, I don't know. Let's go Artemis. See if we can get another
Maybe
duo
this
boon
way.
or something. Just gonna wait for the laser beams to die off. It's too bad that big hit wasn't on the health bar instead of his armor bar because it didn't transfer over. It did like 1,000 damage and it just got rid of his armor and that was it because he had like a sliver of it left. Let's get the gold. Always got to keep an eye out for that. Oh, as I say, where I just missed one by the door. Embarrassing. That was really bad. I hate these rats. You know, that's kind of hard to get rid of my crystals on these like tiny enemies. I just gotta toss them to a whole other side of the room, I think.
This blasted place again.
Or I guess this works here because this guy is capable of kind of focusing down. He's not just gonna die immediately, having all three of those in him. Although he did die pretty quick there. Nice.
You found me, Artemis.
Special is stronger and can crit. Any damage you has a chance to be crit, or after you cast or hit with attack or special, fire a seeking arrow. Heck yeah.
My senses sharpen.
Really nice. I knew there was gold back there. I could kind of see the little glowy.
Hope this can get me out of here.
What are we at now, gold-wise? We almost have enough for that Hermes, so I think maybe we
If I
wait
was
for the
set to
Hermes.
stack, where would I be?
I don't know why these are like glowing gold. I wonder if it's like they have increased chance to be the Satyr sack? Don't know. Didn't look that far into the notes. Don't know what that is actually trying to convey. Why it's all glowy. Maybe it's because it got an elite enemy at the end. If this one also has an elite, then that would be what I am led to believe.
Blasted poison. Tasty, sort of.
We will find out very quickly. Oh, come on. Stupid satyr. I'm just gonna kill the satyr and then go get it. There we go. I also got stuck behind that little pool there. After you deflect, briefly gain 20% chance to crit. Oh, this is purge. I see. Can I get back there again? Or is that just kind of like a weird... Just happened. It's... Yeah, must have just been a weird thing.
Wash away my boons.
Yeah, none of those I really actually want to get rid of. Maybe it is that it has an increased Satyr sack chance. Who knows?
I'm rich.
Pick those up. I'll get that.
Whole entire sack of something.
Get that huge heal.
Had quite enough here, thanks.
Before we go get our Hermes.
Should be useful.
All right, then let's go make that spend of hard-earned coin well worth your while. What do you think?
Yeah. 25% chance to dodge. It's really nice. Using call, gain dodge chance and move speed. But I don't need that because I am immune. So do I want the 25% chance to dodge, which is quite good? Or do I want to reroll and try to get something different? How much gold do we have? You know what? Let's get the dodge.
Time to pick up the pace.
And then let's go talk to Demeter.
Should come in useful.
Ooh, I could get the crystals as well. You know what? I am going to do that. I was thinking about using my reroll there, but there was no reason to because the crystal is freaking amazing.
The fearsome Cerberus accepts the satyr sack.
So I can throw those 3 down, have them blast Hades, and then just sit there and swing to my heart's content because I'm just going to be deflecting the majority of his attacks anyways. I think I play really, really aggressive here and just blow him up.
No.
Your rampage through my realm ends here and now.
Bring it on. I'm just going full crystal mode here. Just bees for days. B. Yeah, I probably should have deflected that, actually. I kind of forgot in the moment when he did that I could actually deflect. Didn't quite get it either. I tried. I went for it. I went for the swings. Oof, wow, that hits quite hard.
You waste your strength.
Oof. Time to transition. Let's get these out there. Oof. Barely getting out of that. Oh, I dodged it, but I didn't deflect it. Tried to deflect. I'm not gonna kill that time. Oof, nope. That was bad. Oh, goodness, that's really bad. You have a greater call, which I'm currently in. Okay, transition to him with 1 health. That greater call was good. Oh, I got the deflect on that. That was beautiful. I gotta be careful, there's a couple waves coming. Oof, oof. Oh, I couldn't get out of that wave. I tried.
Not so fast. Not yet persuaded to go back, I see.
Come on, shield boy. I need you to die. Dodge that. I gotta wait for that shield guy to kind of move. He's in a really bad spot. He's kind of blocking some of the attack angles that I had on him. Nope, just go ham, kill the eye. Sucks. No, come on. Okay, here we go. 1 health, 2 death defiance. Laser beams. Get my crystal beams. Woo! Dodged it. Laser beams. Laser beams. He's gonna wave me here. It's an interesting little pillar thing that I got going on with him. Careful. Take that. I haven't done any damage, basically, since the start of this phase, because he keeps doing like laser beam boys. I can't believe I haven't gotten hit. Oh, that was really close. Is he beaming again? What is he doing? Oh, he's doing this. All right, here we go. Greater call. We're going ham. Oh, he's... Oh, goodness, that sucks timing-wise. Okay, get away from him.
Out of my sight.
Oof. Beams are real. This is like... No! Ah, that was my death defiance. I was going to say, this is taking so much concentration. Oh, goodness. Come on. Again with it, I just decided to play super aggressive there to try to get some stuff done. Is this what happens when you're low on health? No? When you're at the end of the fight? I don't know. I did this on the Theseus Minotaur fight too. I got all red. I'm not sure what the art there is supposed to signify. Can I beam that, please? And that one. That. Oh, let's just get away from that. Whew. Kill him. There we go.
Brat.
What's rude?
No matter how many times you beat me, we're family. There's no escaping that.
Oh, goodness.
Cannot remain.
Say hi to Hypnos for me.
That was tough, man. That was a tough fight.
Quick as a flash that time.
Was it? Oh, it was a new record. Clear time, 29 minutes with the Stygian blade. That is our quickest clear by some margin. By about a minute, which is actually really nice. Let's just start for a minute because the spear is our next quickest. I'll take it. Oop. I'll also take that.
One of these days, or nights, not so very long from now, the prince may finally traverse beyond this point. And then, what shall become of him and I? Well, hopefully not this. No, no!
I love it. I can't wait for what the actual end is going to be. I'm really looking forward to that.
This is going to be awkward.
Okay. Yeah, we did it again because we're awesome. Do I want to gift Hypnos? Probably not.
Oh, you just startled me there is all. I was just,
Hey, everything all right there, Hypnos?
Oh, absolutely. Everything definitely is. It's just, it's Thanatos. He said some stuff, and now I'm not so sure I'm doing the best job I can, you know?
I'm sure he wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. Wait, what am I saying? He's always been harsh with you, hasn't he?
Hey, what if he doesn't like me anymore? He's got other brothers.
I'll talk to him.
Okay, I guess I could. Buddy.
Hey, what is it you're always staring at out there anyway, Fan? I don't see anything.
The river Styx is right in front of you and you don't see anything, Zag? I can watch it endlessly. Studying a competition, you might say. Most mortals expect to get here by river, with Charon. Not with me.
So you're locked in ruthless battle with a river, searching it for any signs of weakness, that sort of thing. That sounds stressful.
I find it rather soothing, as a matter of fact. A break from having to deal constantly with mortal souls. Speaking of which, I have to pick somebody up right now.
Peace.
Go get them.
We got so many conversations to have now after the patch.
I know that it's a painful subject, sir, but can you tell me what exactly happened in the war that claimed Patroclus and yourself? He brought it up. Said you refused to fight.
Until he died. I did refuse to fight until he died. But at that point... Look, lad. If we're going to discuss these matters, best we do so in the lounge, not here.
Oh, look at us.
The fool of a king I served. I'd never take up arms for him. But Patroclus, he always had a different way of looking at things. As I refused to fight, he rose to the occasion, took up my armor, led my brothers into battle in my guise, fought nobly. But then
Yeah, he got killed.
And after you found out, you sought vengeance for him. Took vengeance.
That I did. They got me finally, of course. But not before I broke them first. The war soon ended after that. It is an awful contradiction that to quickly end war, one need only extinguish many lives at once. I had not realized it at the time.
Did you allow yourself to die so that you could see Patroclus again here?
I don't know. Maybe. I only know that I was filled with rage. Rage that subsided soon after I arrived here. I felt empty. I never saw Patroclus again. But I learned my brothers honored my last request, as my ashes were laid to rest with his. Anyway, appreciate the drink. Suppose I'd best be getting back to standing quietly about. Though that war, lad, Don't ask me about it again. All right?
Fair.
Of course.
Ooh, what's this? Listen.
How goes it, Shades?
My only regret is not learning how to dodge spears. Cause of death, impalement. I guess just real quick, like, cliff notes on the Battle of Troy. It was like, so I think it was Hector was her name, was the king's brother's wife. Didn't want to be there. Left to go with one of the princes of Troy. And so the king's brother was annoyed, told the king that, hey, dude, we gotta go to war. So they went to war and took Achilles and a bunch of other people with them. And then at the end, things happened. Achilles didn't want to fight, so he stood out in like his own honor. And then Patroclus got inspired to fight back at one point, dies wearing Achilles' armor because they thought he was Achilles. And then, then Achilles gets butthurt and annoyed, and then it goes and ends up dying out of his own rage. So there you go.
Here's what I caught lately.
That's like the most Cliff Notes version of the Battle of Troy.
Say, Dusa, in your work around the house, you wouldn't happen to have run into a Skelly character out in the courtyard there, have you?
Oh, not really. Because my work is in the house itself, and while the courtyard technically, it's kind of right outside, so I'm supposed to stay inside the walls. But I think I know who you mean. I've seen him standing there just past your chamber doors. Why? Is he okay?
I think so. I hope so.
Or maybe Hector was the guy that took the woman. I don't remember who Hector was. Okay, let's look here. Titan Blood. Probably good to have, because we're going to be doing some upgrades. But I do also really want that. That's the problem, right? That is a problem. Do I want any more nectars? I have 7. That's pretty good for now. I could get an ambrosia for some gems. Hold up, because we're going to do boisms anyways. So let's talk to her.
I hate to be a bother, but I wanted to ask you about Chaos once again. Won't you at least try to reach out to them?
It is for Chaos to reach out to me if they wish to reacquaint themselves with me. Now, child, it would please me if we spoke no more of this for now.
Jeez, fine.
I see. I'm sorry to have troubled you.
All right, what else? What's new here? West Hall has flames, death-like. Is that it? Yes, for now. Okay, whatever. I don't remember what court music it was for the new one, so I'm just gonna avoid that for now. But I'm gonna play my harp.
Yuck.
Hey, look, we'll get better eventually. I don't think
Something's added to the fated list.
fulfilled anything. There's obviously a bunch of new stuff. Maybe something will get done once I unlock my bow. So let's head over there.
What's new,
Skelly? Skelly wants to talk to me, but I'm not quite there yet. Reveal.
Coronat, I see you drawn in the arms of the 7th Avatar. A hidden aspect.
Aspect of Rama. Celestial Sharinga. Alternate moveset. Wide, heavy attack. Bouncing triple shot special effects. Special afflicts foes. Shared suffering. Foes hit by your special take damage when you attack any foe for the next 7 seconds. What? That's crazy.
Grant me the aspect of Rama.
That's a 3 each. Come on now.
Oh, now that's a shiny bow you got right there.
Aspect of Rama.
Good to go.
Here, let's talk to him first.
Wow, thanks again for that nectar bottle from before. Stuff just goes right through me like you won't believe. Though I hope you're not going around giving that stuff away to every bozo you know.
What, Skelly? You worry something bad is going to happen if I express a bit of generosity from time to time through our somewhat illicit gift-giving custom around here?
No, I'm worried you'll be wasting your time. If you give that stuff away, don't expect to get anything back. Well, not after the first time anyway. Usually. I'm just saying, don't get your hopes up.
Maybe I just want to show thanks to my friends for its own sake.
Sure.
Right, so it was what? It was, hit him with that.
Oh, now that's what I call getting shot
Whoa,
by
did you see how
arrows.
big that is? Oh, wow, that is a long power shot. There we go, got it on that one. 180, pretty good. Okay, so it's not a spread. So basically, okay, here's what I do. I would mark my target, and then I would attack other targets to deal additional damage to that target. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Reveal. That would go up to 38%. Okay, that's not such a big upgrade for how much it costs. You have the celestial. I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try because I don't want to butcher that for culture's sake. Which can cause the shared suffering. Gotcha. Alternate moveset: wide, heavy attack, bouncing triple shot special. It does bounce. I see that. Okay, that is really cool. Right.
Choose?
I think we go chaos yet again. And then hope for the best from there. At this point, like I'm on heat 4 run for a bow. So it hasn't been that great for us, but hopefully with this new bow, we're able to get quite far with it.